Welcome to Kyle Field. It's Texas State, and fittingly enough, number 12 ranked Texas A&M to open the season here on the SEC Network. Here to go, Braden White, the 12th man on a kickoff return team. And from the 1, Aggies will end up with great field position after Jashaun Corbin, his first start since the opener in 2017 at UCLA. And they will put it in the air on first down, and they pick up a first down. Courtney Davis takes it all the way to the 34. First opportunity for Corbin. And he'll run through a couple of guys to pick up 5.
Year without Travion Williams.
London, 105 tackles from the school record at Texas State. Mond in the air again, and 2 receivers in the same spot. It'll only be a gain of 1. Of course, Jay Sternberger was 1 and done. He's off to the NFL. Mond facing pressure, lets it go incomplete. It's off slow. I mean, I thought our open was pretty good, but otherwise. Braden Mann, the Ray Guy Award winner last year, kicks it away to Hutch White. White gets through the first 2 tacklers and then gets swarmed. And Anthony D. Taylor is his starting tailback. You see a lot of fly motion with this Texas State team. Their offensive coordinator, Bob Stitt, one of the brightest minds in college.
Athlete really anchors the right side of that offensive line.
On 2nd and 10, a slant, and Hutch White with the reception.
Will perimeter in this game.
3rd down 4. Vint over the middle again on a crossing route. It's off of his tight end's head. Rashad Paul to return for A&M. And a fair catch asked for inside the 30 for Paul.
Some guys that haven't proven much yet.
Broken leg for Cup. He's out for the season. Mond dumps it off. He has started this game 3 for 4 as he finds Jashaun Corbin. It'll be
it in the green grass out there.
2 tight ends on the field for A&M now, and a toss to Corbin. Corbin turns the corner. He's got the sideline, and he's shoved out of bounds after crossing midfield on a 20-yard run as he got to. And he hands it off to Corbin again. From a decision-making process in regards to Kellen Mond, how much
isn't always perfect, but we're going to see just how far he's come this year, year 2 in Jimbo's offense.
He pulls it back and delivers a strike to Jamon Osborne, junior from Houston, who also went to IMG Academy, just like
Apes outside the pocket now.
Starting the opener back-to-back seasons, a rarity here in recent history for Texas A&M. It was off of Cameron Buckley and incomplete.
To stay on schedule on a first down.
So 2nd and 10. Mond had an issue with the snap, finds Davis on the out route. He's just shy of the marker, and that's going to leave 3rd and 1. Former quarterback himself at Salem College for Terry Bowden back in the day, and Samford. Kagan Baldry, the fullback, trying to lead the way for Jashaun Corbin, who's able to peel it back for a gain. Not just a great quarterback coach, but also a teacher. Here's Corbin again, and tries to slide his way through to pick up a couple more. What do you think of the tempo that the Mond over the middle, complete, touchdown, Courtney Davis, 21-yard strike, and Jashaun Corbin helped out with a key block to make sure Mond was untouched. Texas A&M, Seth Small with the extra point, and that's good. Not all right. What a beautiful night here in Texas. No return for Texas State.
Most talented, or more talented than Jensen, but he was the most ready to lead tonight.
And he's able to connect with his favorite receiver, Hutch White, in the game tonight. On 2nd and 3, Anthony D. Taylor has nowhere to go, straight ahead.
And coming off the edge and healthy.
He looks like a pro. Here's Vitt. A little bit of duress, able to get it to Taylor, picks up a first down for the Bobcats on a gain of 8.
Receivers down here to the bottom. Wouldn't be surprised if they go up top here.
There's Hutch White trying to get a block on the edge, does not get it. Elijah Blades, a junior college cornerback, is already in the game for A&M. Tyler Vitt. And they swing it out of the backfield to White again, and White has nowhere to go. Miles Jones with the stop. Be interesting to see how A&M's second
player, Coach Elko, had nothing but great things to say about his talent, his upside. Really excited to see him get out here under the lights and not just practice.
Offense, number 83. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Matt Leffler on 3rd and 13, intercepted. Vitt threw it high to Shereen, and Leon O'Neal Jr. takes it away for A&M.
That is a great interception.
Mon, play action, wants to go deep. He will unload. End zone shot, and it is incomplete out of the back of the end zone. Courtney Davis.
It's more accuracy.
We talked about that core strength and the muscle that he added on the season. Told us yesterday, added 8-9 pounds of muscle. Corbin got tripped up just a little bit by Ishmael Davis, and that was enough to stop him with only a gain of 1. Deshaun Corbin limping around a little bit after that carry. Now 3rd down 9 for A&M. Mon to put it in the air. Gets flushed from the pocket. On the run. Uncorks one. And that one is to Jamon Osmond. And he's got it at the 1. What a catch and a 40-yard scrambling strike. Deshaun Corbin straight ahead. And can't quite grind it out. No gain. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. This is a young up. It's 2nd and goal. Corbin. Stopped again. What a big stop by Texas State. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. Corbin again. And this time he punches his way in. Touchdown Texas A&M and Deshaun Corbin. No return. It's as innovative of a play as we've seen in college football in the last 25 years. Pressure coming. Vitt thrown down on the first sack of the season for Texas A&M. It's a loss of 6.
Elam was there in a blink.
On 2nd and 15, Taylor gets shoved forward and picks up 4.
You mentioned that story about at Houston. If it hits the ground, it's incomplete. It's genius. I can't believe it took that long for somebody to figure that out.
Man coverage for A&M, and the pass goes to the flat and Taylor, and he's taken down by Buddy Johnson, the starter at middle linebacker. Now Paul back to receive this one from Seamus O'Kelly. And that one will be down at the 44 at A&M. Corbin picks up 2 on the right side. A&M's rushing game. Manziel. Kellen Mond. Another completion. This time he finds his tight end Glenn Beal for the first time. 3rd down 3 for A&M. Mond pressured, gets it out. Corbin with a stiff arm, crawled forward, and he gets the spot. And a Texas A&M first down. Nick and Corbin getting it done. Isaiah Spiller spells him in the backfield here. First touch for the freshman from Spring, Texas. And Spiller is able to pick up a yard. Cole, we've got a true freshman, Daryl Dickey's brother. So he started watching him early on when he was a true sophomore in high school. Mon turned that one back upfield and is able to pick up 5. And we talked to him, and Jimbo Fisher said it's a no-doubter to get him in there as early as possible. Mon hit as he let it go. It falls incomplete. He brought pressure.
Left guard out. Didn't do it that time and got his quarterback hit.
Braden Mann was the best in the country at punting last year. And this one's going to check up inside the 10. It's a 30-yard punt for the... A&M loads the box, and Taylor's got nowhere to go. Let's go down to the sideline with Cole Kublik standing by with the new AD here at A&M, Ross Bjork.
All right, so I got a little bone to pick with you. You told me this offseason that the first thing that you had to do, or you were told that you had to do, was a blazer, jeans, and cowboy boots at a game. So what happened?
It's too stinking hot. I mean, it's 100 scale of it. And you're in Texas, almost 30 million people. So just trying to meet everybody and make connections. You know, I still think you can be personable, but it's hard because there's so many people.
Tyler Vitt scrambles out of bounds.
Ross, thanks for the time tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Cole.
Yeah, to punt it away. And they didn't get the play off in time. And now O'Kelly is going to take a step or two closer to the back line.
On the offense, half the distance, 4th down.
They don't have crowds like this in Australia. Fair catch taken. And they'll have great field position again after a 36-yard punt.
Big time throws when Texas State has gotten in the backfield.
They go back to the I formation. Baldry, the fullback. And Jashawn Corbin with a second effort picks up 5.
As the ball comes his way at some point this drive.
He had a rare calf injury that cost him time throughout camp. First down run and a physical run for Jashawn Corbin. It's a gain of 13. It's Corbin again. And he juked the first guy that was in the hole. Jashawn Waddy shook right past him. And on first down, Corbin steps through 1 and takes it to the 5. Cole, why is that a key going from a line? On 2nd and goal, Mon keeps this one. A little stiff arm, looking for the pylon, and Kellen Mond runs his way in from 5 yards out. Braden Mann is his holder. And Texas A&M, the 12th ranked team in the country, has rushed out to a 21-0 lead. We'll see. They now have a guy on the offensive side that knows what that's like in terms of putting the ball in the air. And Jake's years old. That's quite a list already.
It's impressive to have that many guys at least at the next level.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you did enough in college to show NFL scouts that
you choose to play in. I think Will Greer's probably a great example. When he was leaving Florida, where can he go to have the most success and put up big numbers? What a great catch by Hutch White.
Ronnie Elam.
First 16 plays for Texas State garnered just 23 yards. They pick up 13.
Now you got to process information, make decisions quickly. And Kyler just played with a twitch that I haven't seen maybe ever.
Vitt on 2nd and 11 is able to find White, who came back for the ball. Pardon me. To stay in that same team hotel. Vitt, deep drop and a one-handed grab, and that's going to turn into a first down for Hutch White. Take a bow. What a play.
And you got guys breathing down your neck.
Senior out of Kerrville, Tybee. On the run through the hands of Mason Hayes. And incomplete. We would have been better to communicate more. And it wasn't just how we were communicating, but who was communicating. And specifically, he said, I was communicating with those guys one-on-one, 2 5-star quarterbacks. Allen ended up at Houston. Murray obviously ended up at Oklahoma, now starting for Cliff Kingsbury. And that's another pick. Miles Jones jumps the route. And Texas A&M with its second takeaway of the night.
Had plenty of time to break on that one.
Jashawn Corbin with the scramble for 4 yards. Your telestrator game is on point for the opener. I am flipping B&Bs and working on your telly. Mond finds Jamon Osborne. In the scope of Jimbo.
And usually 3, 4, sometimes 5 reads on every single play.
Mond off play action fires a laser complete for a first down to Courtney Davis. And Davis finally gets submarine inside the 5. It goes for 25. Mond identifies him on 1st and goal. And that one's nearly picked up. Yeah, I can just picture Jake Spavital before he heads out
to get as many of those as he can to help build this program.
Mond squares up, dumps it off, touchdown to Jashawn Corbin. Finally a chance for a return for Jamari Shareed, and he takes it out to the 24-yard line. So Kellen Mond.
Gresh Jensen now in the game.
Jensen was at Fullerton Junior College last season, and he's able to fit one in against the coverage and find Hutch White for a gain of 11. Fullerton College win. He was a freshman All-American at Montana as a redshirt for Bob Sitt a few years ago. Here's Anthony D. Taylor, picks up a yard. Buddy Johnson the stop.
Gives you that opportunity in front of the team to go, let's go in a different direction.
225-pound right-hander throws another pick. He's following up with what Vic did. It's a third takeaway. Lonnie Elam has one now. Who's next? They've scored touchdowns on each of the first three. Mon escapes the pocket. A run for a first down and slide down. It'd be short of the marker. Football. Mon on a quarterback draw. Corbin didn't get the block, but they get the first down.
That was supposed to be an.
And short of the goal line is Kendrick Rogers, and the ball came out. Texas State able to pounce on it, and the play still hasn't been whistled dead. Finally taken down, and Texas State gets the ball right back. Kendrick. A&M almost got him, and Jensen will scramble for a first down. He'll get out away from the end zone and away from the band. First down. And another completion for Jensen. Travis Graham. Texas State has a pair of timeouts. Jensen surveys, unloads, got a man behind coverage, caught and dropped. Graham had it in his hands, couldn't complete it, and a missed opportunity for last play of the half. And Texas State will run it with Anthony Taylor. A gain of 8. So Kellen Mond, 12th man. Jamari Shareed with the return takes it out to the 24-yard line.
Said a lot will be learned tonight based on what they'll be able to accomplish the rest of the season.
A&M brings pressure from the safety spot. Gresh Jensen lets it go, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Hunter Hebert. Here comes Anthony Hines. Jensen takes a hit, a pump fake, and incomplete, just a little bit behind, but we got a flag on Elijah Blades, the junior college transfer. So Blades is starting the second half. This dude is impressive.
Pass interference. Defense number 2. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Had a chance to watch Blades in practice. He stands out amongst a very talented secondary.
Yeah.
Junior from Pasadena, California, by way of Arizona Western. O'Neal, first one there and the first one to clean up eventually. It's a loss of 2.
And look for the season.
Second down 12. And they go to the slant, and that's incomplete. Blades was the top-rated junior college cornerback. 4-man rush. Jensen pressured, and he goes down. Tyree Johnson forced him into the pressure, and it's a 3rd sack of the night for Texas A&M.
Clemens that can really get after the quarterback.
So it was Tyree Wilson who was in on that sack, along with Tyree Johnson. And a spin move from Rashad Paul. 28-0, the A&M lead at the top of the screen. Here's Jayshon Corbin. And he's able to take it past midfield. And now 2nd and 5 for Mond. And Corbin again. Cole, what's the ceiling for this Texas A&M offensive line?
Will be there for A&M.
Keaton Sunderland in 2015 was the last freshman offensive lineman to start in the Aggies season opener. Mond gets dragged down from behind. Somehow the pass was completed. Courtney Davis with the grab on a gain of 8. On 2nd and 2, it's a freshman Isaiah Spiller. Under Armour All-American last year coming out of Klein Collins High School. Mond gets away quickly. Davis picks up a couple. By the way, there's one Aggie we won't see tonight. Second and 7. Mon sidesteps the pressure, and a bullet back shoulder too strong for Osmond.
I think that's a trigger blitz, Jordan. They saw slide protection be set up and knew they had the numbers away from the slide. You bring a bit of a delayed blitz there. The running back only picks up 1.
But again, Cole, guys sliding this way, 54 here. He's got to stop sliding and pick up that linebacker that's coming off the edge. Let that guy go and stay backside. I mean, you got 4 guys again trying to block 1.
You also. Here comes pressure. Mon with a rope, and that's good for a first down to Jamon Osborne. Cole, who are you looking at people need to know throughout the league this year?
League in Drake Jackson.
Split backfield. Corbin running behind Baldry.
And the one I didn't mention, Tyler Simmons, receiver out of Georgia. When you Lawrence Cager, the transfer from Miami, he's a big body on the outside. I think they're going to be just fine.
Mon end zone. Whoa, what a snag! A one-hand interception by the senior, Brian London. He was excited to play on this big stage. He said once a game gets going, you take a hit, the crowd disappears.
One is targeting. They've added the wording that you need to have an attack visual in the play. Not just kind of incidental contact. The defender actually has to be going after the player.
Another A&M interception, and the Aggies get their 4th of the night. It's a second for Miles Jones, and the Aggies 7 overtimes before finishing at the Cotton Bowl. What is the one aspect of being a referee that maybe folks at home don't understand is the most difficult for
hours to play last year? So that can be extremely difficult, and in these early games when the heat is as it is, it can be tough out there.
Matt, how about the catch, no catch? What are you guys actually looking for in detail? We saw one with Jay Sternberg.
Not only to make a football move or enact comment of the game, a dive for the goal line or a dive for the first down or something like that, but he has to have it for a period of time. If it comes out that quick, you can confidently say the tackling, so you really have to do something. So,
hey, Matt, we appreciate you tonight, and we appreciate having you as a resource all season long, not just on our games, but on other SEC games on ESPN Family Networks. Great to see you. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you again Saturday.
Thanks. I appreciate the opportunity. It'll be great.
On the
a couple
offense,
other
number
minor.
85. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, second down.
WC has launched a Twitter handle that will answer and address major rules issues that occur in games. Now, take it
as much as he's going to get. I mean, come on. You start putting refs on Twitter, it's over.
End zone shot, and there's a flag. Trying to find Courtney Davis. First and goal for Kellen Mond and company. Zayshawn Corbin, no gain.
You know what I haven't seen yet that I'm a little surprised.
Freshman wide receiver. Took advantage of the opportunity with Kendrick Rogers injured in camp. Mond trying to scramble. And he gets down to the 5. And his helmet got ripped off. That can't feel good. Frankie Griffin brought him down and then just took the helmet right off of him. If there's no flag, Mond's going to come out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're not supposed to do that.
Got a little knee to the chin there, too. That's man coverage across the board.
They come with pressure, batted away, and Brian London had the interception. First game for Texas State. That was on the road in Athens, Ohio. We said, Brian, there's going to be a few more people there tomorrow night at Kyle Field than there were for your first game. This week. Quarterback Jarrett Garantano has informed the media that we've been
biggest step in the SEC, and Jarrett Garantano, I can't get it. Garantano, we're just going with it. He's going to have a big year, I think.
Hayes fights, White fights for a first down.
And the quarterback out there week 1 that can run the system the cleanest. Make the least amount of mistakes, get guys in the right spots, execute the offense.
4-man rush on 2nd and 10. Travis Graham takes it to midfield.
Tell you what, one.
They drop 7 again. And he's able to find Caleb Twyford out of the backfield. Clemson is up next for this Texas A&M team. But
Is that good?
Is that good?
Is that good? Holy.
He had a 90-yard touchdown run in that game.
It's a dangerous team. But when you look at Texas, a lot of positive things so far tonight from this secondary that tell me they might be ready to play.
Yeah, I know it's tough to judge Clemson with their numbers against Georgia Tech tonight, but Lawrence 13 of 23. A little bit more manageable for Texas State. Pressure coming up the middle. Jensen on the run, across his body, incomplete. In the locker room for a guy like Jensen.
I mean, you can like a guy all you want, but at the end of the day, you want to win. You want the guy out there that's going to give you the best opportunity to win, and that's what, yes. For how much he's been on the grass tonight, I'd get him out of there. 31-0. Seen a lot of good things out of him, but obviously this offensive line is still working through some communication.
Isaiah Spiller is in a tailback. So they've gone second string there. Spiller's got a first down. He's got more. He's in a foot race now. Can he win it? Spiller pulling away to the 30, 20, 10, and he went airborne to try and get in, but he's dragged down just outside the 1. That is an 86-yard sprint. And finally, Jayshawn Waddy caught up to him. It was a violent landing for Isaiah Spiller.
That's a great cut back there. The right side of the offensive line does a good job of washing things down, but Isaiah Spiller, the true freshman, showing a little vision well beyond his years, and then for 220 pounds, running away from guys, almost.
Yeah, almost. I get a feel for where he got injured. He may have taken the football to the gut.
Yeah.
You hope that's all it is?
He might just be a little gassed.
Yeah.
he's
also
smiling a little bit.
A little disappointed he couldn't cover that final yard and a half. What a run. Weren't you guys talking? Jayshawn Corbin takes it straight ahead, and that's how the third quarter will come to an end. Both teams will get a couple extra days off. Clemson in action tonight at home. Fade route, caught, Javon Osborne. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And right now, Kellen Mond is hotter than a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
There it was, I kept saying.
Eastern in Death Valley. And it's just part of a murderer's roast. On the slant route, it's complete to Jamari Shareed.
Those weeks that, you know what, you'd like to say it's not, it's just different. It's different on your mind, the amount of preparation, the mentality, the mental space you have to be in. So it'll be as much physical as it is between the ears.
Back into the schedule like that in my life.
Yeah, I'll be honest, when you first said close, I thought you were talking about the uniform. Jensen fires, and that one's complete. This is a Texas A&M team. 38-0 Texas A&M. Aggies trying to hold on to this shutout. Ball was tipped coming out, I think, and way out of bounds, but no whistle came. Caleb Twyford. It'll be a loss of 3. Clemens gets a breather here. He's 6'5", 270. Chris Jensen lets it go incomplete. Trying to get it to Jamari Shareed.
You know, Clemens isn't your...
They kept thinking they could get him back, and just never worked out. The freshman punter, Seamus O'Kelly, and a fair catch taken. So Kellen Mond's day is done.
He stops there.
Yeah.
I mean, of the quarterbacks that he has coached, that's to the extent he stopped. That guy's got as good, if not better, of an arm than anybody outside of Jamarcus Russell. You see a little bit of that arm talent there. That ball jumps out of his hand.
Calzada. Wide open, but off the hands of Jamon Osborne.
That's one of those things with a young quarterback that has had that ball high and pressed back. but it looked natural. So I even asked Daryl Dickey, the quarterback coach, did he always hold the ball there? And actually he said no. Out of high school, had a big loop in his throwing motion, held the ball more down, closer to.
Set 3 different NCAA records in punting last season. And he gets it away to Jeremiah Haydell, who stumbles backwards after taking the fair. Texas A&M, and he was honored with the number 12 late in fall camp. He's in there at middle linebacker now. Caleb Twyford with the carry, only picks up a yard. If you weren't 30, powerhouse center. Out of the backfield, it's Jamari Shareed. He's taken over for Cullingway there, graduated this summer with a business degree. Only a junior in football age. And a big hit in the open field on Caleb Twyford, no gain. His 7th punt of the night. Braden White's roommate, his first year here at Texas A&M, scholarship has been established to honor his memory, the Luke Laufenberg Fight Scholarship Fund, which will help deserving students. Sympathies to the Laufenberg family and to everybody associated with the UTEP program and the Texas A&M program who knew him so well. Looking at a 2nd and 3. Spiller gets dragged down behind the line by Malik Ali. Prior to headed to Clemson, South Carolina next week. And Calzada, the freshman, fits it in a tight window. Jalen Weidemeyer fit that right into the dime box, post office box. What can be expected from a freshman quarterback in Jimbo Fisher's system?
I mean, he's got all the physical tools, so really the biggest hurdle is the mental side of it.
Calzada rips one into the flat for Jalen Preston. And Preston aiming for the marker. We got a camera right there that's going to give you a fantastic view.
They got to pick that thing up and move it every time those sticks move.
Able to find more room on the edge.
Jordan, you mentioned the develops on the field.
Calzada trying to go right back to Rashad Paul. How would you describe Jimbo Fisher's?
Kellen Mond's development, he's become much more of a vocal leader on the field at practice. He's taken some of the onus of yelling and keeping guys in check off of.
Talked about mentally, physically, he's going to challenge you.
On 3rd and 6, Calzada has it tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up
shoulder to prove them wrong. They're always on you to try to get you better. So Jimbo definitely, at least not anymore. I don't know what he was like playing.
Tries to force plays, and that, to this point, has probably been his biggest downfall.
Absolutely. You watched him last year. He tried to put a cape on every single play, and frankly, he's not that good.
Take care of the ball better this year than he has in years past.
Yes, he will, because they're healthier and better on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, last year they were down early in so many games. They had so many injuries around him. He tried to do everything.
Able to complete it. Let's take a look at your top 5 quarterbacks. It's
2 than anybody else is to him. So he's closer to stepping in that conversation of, sometimes I evaluate quarterbacks in a vacuum, and sometimes I just got a feeling. And I feel like Tommy Stevens is going to hold the ball. He's going to surprise some people.
Shareed in motion. Gress Jensen incomplete, right through the hands of Twyford, the junior.
I don't think we've really seen who Joe Moorhead is. I don't think we've seen his DNA as a play caller, because at Penn State had Saquon, so didn't have to do as much as he wanted to be creative.
Working out of the shotgun, and I had to find a way to run the fly sweep out of the shotgun. He introduced it to a bunch of guys. Mike Leach said, not going to do it. We don't like it. Plenty of people have.
An incompletion, but he was joking. Early when he first started running it, refs didn't know what to do. Thought it was a fumble. He said, we lost a couple games because they didn't know how to call it.
He said, those guys in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference are too good.
That's pretty good. Mine was not.
The beauty of it and the Texas ties, now that he's in San Marcos, is he said, we recruited a lot of guys from the state of Texas because there are so many guys who are going.
Evaluate and teach off of for his quarterback moving forward, which will be Jensen.
Great catch, and they'll move the chains again. And that grab by Javen Banks.
Talking about a top 3 offensive line for the Oregon Ducks going against what I believe is the best defensive line in college football in Auburn. Starting a true freshman quarterback in Bo Nix.
That was a fantastic catch by Travis Graham Jr., but it came with the flag, and he was able to work his way around Trevon Fuller. 27-yard touchdown catch from Gress Jensen.
Pass interference on the defense, number 28. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
How about the focus for Travis Graham Jr.?
It's a go route, taking a shot here. Gets behind the defender, throws a little late, so it's a little behind, and sometimes those work out best. See the corner. Not gonna be happy about that one.
So Texas State.
Yeah, I was going to say this is going to be a test for Georgia. I mean, Dayton's got 3 guys, a tight end, a running back, and a receiver that could all play at any school in the SEC. They're talented.
Straight ahead, and clock winding down. This will be the 12th straight win against an in-state foe for Texas A&M since they joined the SEC. Cordarian Richardson, the UCF transfer, getting some touches. Kellen Mond's night, 19 of 27, 194, 3 touchdowns and a pick. And Zach Calzada has gone 4 for 9 out of the bullpen. Richardson again. A&M will get a few extra days to rest, recuperate, and prepare for one of the top teams in college football as they go to Clemson next week.